U.S. women's national team, they played their last two friendlies before going to the Olympics. They won against Mexico 1-0, and they drew 0-0 to
What a great name.
Costa Rica.
Priscila Chinchilla. Chinchilla.
Yeah.
Great name.
The jersey looks great. Chinchilla, essentially. Right on there.
Damn, aren't you hot?
Imagine he just playing
full-on
chinchilla. So my first thought after watching these two games is the score lines. I am after the Women's World Cup. I was concerned.
Okay, while you're talking, can you scroll down to the stats?
Sure.
You can see it on the right-hand side.
Yeah. The
U.S. is on the left, by the way.
U.S. on the 80% possession.
26 total shots, 12 of them on target. Come on.
But 0-0.
Yes.
1-0 and 0-0 is not giving me the confidence of going into these Olympics and thinking, oh, they can dominate the region, and all they got to do is just kind of do that against some international talent from other federations.
Emma took a little while to get here. She did a little sabbatical at Chelsea before she got here. So we haven't seen her really, really put her imprint just yet. But we're seeing they're trying different formations. They're trying different players. Again, they brought in players that were very, that could play in multiple positions. So for the most part, I'm perfectly fine with what's happening, understanding that there's probably a higher level that will get reached by the time the Olympics is over. I don't even care if they win the Olympics. So obviously I hope they do, but I'm saying to me, it's not like Emma Hayes, what's she doing? I don't think we're at that point yet. She's got to get her moments. What I like is the fact that these aren't just like mindless crosses into the middle of the box for no reason. We seem to have an idea of what to happen going forward. It's not as, I don't know if loose is the term. It's either loose or too structured when Vlatko was there. Yeah, I can't figure out which one it was, but whatever this is, it feels like Emma Hayes has... There's an understanding that you have to be able to perform in training. You have to give your best. You have to give your all just to get on the team. And then there's an understanding of what is asked of you when you're on the team. Those are two things I don't think were happening under Vlatko at the end. So I think for that, I'm happy with this so far.
Yeah, I'm not hitting
I agree with you, though. It'd be nice to win 5-0.
Yeah. I'm not hitting the panic button. And Costa Rica and Mexico are much better than they have been in the past.
Right. So not nearly as good as us, though.
Not nearly as good. But just even the approach, especially in the game against Costa Rica, you sort of felt that Emma Hayes is kind of telling Trinity Rodman, like, yo, go off, do your thing.
Yeah.
And really, you can clearly see she has like more license to do stuff. And there's more, not only she's taking more shots, she's going at players. There's a little bit of, and I keep harping on this, and I brought this up last week when Kupo and I were talking about what we thought about the Olympics. But it's just like, I really think Trinity Rodman should be delivering more. And so I don't know if I'm being too harsh. I think when it comes to, she was sending in a lot more passes and a lot more crosses. And there's a part of me that's like, this should be a stronger part of her game because she's getting off.
She's also, 21 years old, right? 21, 22?
Yes.
So I don't disagree with you. But what I want to say is I think it's a little bit like Bellingham, right? Like when you're a star, you know what to do. When you're asked to be a part of a team, there's a learning curve. No? Don't you give her a little bit of grace because of her age?
There is, but I mean, I think the responsibilities and the she was at the World Cup. I feel like I'm putting a fair amount of responsibility.
Yeah, I don't think you're overdoing it by any chance.
And I'm saying this because I think she is arguably she's our best winger. She's our best 1v1 attacker, and she creates more space and more chances and more opportunities for herself than pretty much any other player. So that's why I'm like, I also think Lindsay Horan is probably she's the captain, but I also think like she's not really kind of delivering. This game was also, Rose Lavelle wasn't playing in this
the last minute.
So as far as our best midfielder who can create, it's Rose Lavelle. And when Rose Lavelle's not there,
do we still know why she was taken out?
I don't know.
They haven't announced anything, but it was
she played against Mexico. No, I think it's because she played in the game against Mexico. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard anything about any injuries or anything like that. So that's kind of the main thing. I think that the team defensively, I mean, you see the possession numbers, you see the shots. Costa Rica didn't even have a shot on target. So defensively, against the competition that we face in this region, we got it. Like that's why I'm not criticizing any of those players.
Right. But it's the big European countries that have gotten a lot better. That's what we got to worry about.
So we are going to we're going to give up some goals. I understand. But why can't we score more? That's where I think that's the project for Emma Hayes. How do you unlock this offense? How do you just get more goals? Even within CONCACAF.
I think we see the signs that it's going to happen because the ball's getting into the right spaces.
Yeah.
There's a lot more danger around the opponent's goal and the opponent's penalty box than we saw under Vlatko towards the end.
Yeah.
So I'm comfortable with the way things are progressing. And these things take time.
Okay.
But you've got Mallory Swanson, you got Sophia Smith, we got ballers.
The last Olympics was awful. We did not, I mean, we got bronze or whatever, but
you think Alex Morgan's at home being like, damn, if only y'all knew someone who could score.
She's not scoring either.
No, she ain't scoring either.
So yeah, that's where my concern is going into these Olympics. So we'll see how it goes. Because again, I think they can win gold. I mean, they're always in that conversation, but it's going to take a lot more than what we've seen.
You have to assume they're the favorites.
No, I do not think
they're the favorites.
Spain? I think Spain is the favorite.
Yeah, I could see that. But at least one of the favorites.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're not. It's not going to be a breeze. And if if they lose it, it could be penalties or whatever. But no, they are not the favorites based on what I've been seeing so far. So, but I'm still rooting for them. So we shall see. All right.